YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy Jordan back with episode 5 of the What Man podcast with my boy Matt and Nate. And today we're just pretty much going to talk about the NBA playoffs. And in the next episode, we'll be talking about Illinois, the transfers in and out for football and basketball, and we'll get into that. But before we do get into the NBA playoffs, first just wanted to apologize for the long wait time. We were going to start getting our videos out since we all have come to a conclusion on a better schedule. We'll start getting the videos out more to you, and I hope you guys do stick around. But for today, we're going to get into the NBA playoffs, and we're going to first start off with the Cavaliers and the Heat. Now, we're going to do predictions for the East and the West, and we're just going to start with the East. Now, for you guys, what do you guys think about the Cavaliers Heat series? You guys think it's over 4-0, or you guys think like this is going to be a good, decent series to watch? I'll go ahead and start with Matt.
Well, as we all know, I'm a firm believer that the Cavs aren't a true threat to win the title. I think they're a threat to make the conference finals, but I just think they're a little too young. I don't think they have enough star power. They do have stars, Donovan Mitchell's really good, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. That being said, you need a top 5 type player to win a title. I mean, it's like that every year, minus the Celtics, but Jason Tatum and Brown are like top 10. And then they basically have a super team, fucking Derek White and, Porzingis and Drew Holiday. Anyway, you basically need a top 5 player. The Cavs don't have that, although they are really deep. But that being said, I still think this series will be a wash. The Heat without Jimmy Butler are straight cooked. I mean, I think that they could definitely win a game. Maybe even push it to 6 if they're like, I don't know if all the stars align, but I think 5 games max for that series. I don't know. What I saw in game 1, like Cavs basically got out to like a 10 or 12 point lead and just pretty much steady ran with that the whole rest of the game. Right. Anytime that the Heat would make a big shot, the Cavs would just instantly respond. I really don't see anything different happening for the rest of the series.
Agreed. Yeah, they also have some dude named Donovan Mitchell on that team, right? Or something like that. Some shit. Like the Heat do? No? Or am I tweaking? No?
Davion Mitchell.
Davion. Oh, fuck.
Donovan Mitchell's on the Cavs.
Well, duh, no shit. I thought the guy had the same name as the dude. All right, anyways.
No, Nate. He has his name is Davion Mitchell, though, and he wears number 45. So
so I mean, these guys are like fucking...
Like, dude, he's like the fucking Dylan Raiola cosplaying as Patrick Mahomes. It's like, dude, pick a different number. Like, I thought they were brothers or something, and that's why. Like, they had similar names. He wore the same number. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I find out they're not related. It's like, dude, you want to blow this dude any harder? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, really? Like, what the fuck? All right, but anyways, Nate, what do you think about this series?
Pretty much the same thing. It's a 1v8 seed, so I mean, probably won't get past 2 wins from the Heat side. They kind of suck now, anyways. They don't. I know Wiggins is good and all, and Tyler Hero's Tyler Hero. He's kind of inconsistent, but I don't know. I mean, just the Cavs are way better.
Yeah. I
think it's easy Cavs one.
True. I guess I will agree with you, but I will say if there was a hot take series that I would take, I would say I'd have to put the Heat beating the Cavs. Reason I say that is just because Andrew Wiggins is on that team, and in my opinion, former Warrior native. You know what I mean? I believe. Still a great player. I still think incorporating Wiggins into that, it's almost like losing Jimmy Butler a little bit, but just kind of like the C plus C minus version of Jimmy, that kind of version. But like it's all good though. That team could still be decent. I still think they got a chance. But yeah, it'll probably be wrapped up and over, just like you guys said. Okay, so then we're moving on into the next series. If they win, whoever wins that plays against the Pacers versus the Bucks. Now we got the 4 seed Pacers, 5 seed Bucks. Okay, what do you guys think about this series? I watched this game all the way through, and I actually believe Bucks fucking suck. But I'll let you guys go first. I'll let you attack.
Yeah, I got the Pacers, but I think this one's going to be really close. I think it'll probably go to game 6 or 7, okay. Probably 7. But I like the Pacers. I think this kind of goes back to Matthew's point about Giannis being a choker. I mean, neither him or Damian Lillard really have. Well, I guess Giannis has a ring, but outside of that 1 year, like Damian Lillard has he ever even made a conference finals? I think as far as he's gone is
he did. They got swept by the Warriors.
Okay, well there you go. So I just don't think they have it. And Dame, he was hurt like all year, right? Yeah. I think if they were good, they would be a higher seed, and they're not.
Okay, time out. Is he coming back?
I don't have faith in him.
Does anybody know?
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back for next game. And either way, like honestly, going in, I thought the Bucks were gonna win just because I don't really pay attention to the Eastern Conference. Like, I thought that the Bucks were just gonna wash them because they're the fucking Pacers and they're average every single year. But after seeing them get absolutely dominated in that first game, the Pacers look really good. They have multiple different scoring threats. Tyrese Halliburton, even though he's corny as fuck, kind of like Jason Tatum, obviously he's a great facilitator. the Bucks are also just not getting anything out of any of their guys outside of Giannis. Like, I'm pretty sure Kyle Kuzma put up the fucking Tony Snell stat line with like 0-0-0-0, which is absolutely pathetic considering they traded Chris Middleton, who was their number 2 guy on their, no matter, even though that championship, we all know it was fake, he was still the number 2 guy in a championship team, and they shipped him off for a dude can't even score a single point. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
Bro wasn't getting the ball. He wasn't getting involved.
And even so, like, you traded away his second best player for a dude. Like, I just think they're cooked. Giannis, obviously, he's great. I mean, we're not in the second and third round yet, so he's not going to choke that hard. I mean, so
right,
still do something.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Pacers take this.
All right, sounds good. So our prediction basically is Cavaliers, Pacers in the next round. Conference semifinals is what you guys got. Sounds good. So then let's move on into the Knicks and the Pistons. We got number 3 seed Knicks versus the number 6 seed Pistons. What do you guys think about this as New York leads 1-0 right now? They're playing out as we are recording this as well. They are playing. What do you guys think about this series?
Yeah, so I got this on the TV next to me. It's currently 98-94. It's actually a crazy-ass game. The Detroit totally sold, but then Dennis Schroeder hit a 3 to take the lead with like 30 seconds left, and the Knicks bricked 2 shots. So they're up 4 points now. It's looking like Detroit's going to close this out. That being said, I still think New York's going to win. Don't really have any hope for them going forward because they can't beat good teams. We've seen that all year. We said that when we made our predictions about a month ago. Jalen Brunson just bricked another 3, which would have cut it to 1-point game. I mean, if that's your star player, I'm sorry, he's great, but breaking shot after shot against the young ass Pistons team, who are like, if we were on the Pistons, we'd be like the oldest guys on the team. So if they can't even go back to Detroit up 2-0 against this young ass team as a 3 seed, I got no hope for them in the next round. Still think they'll take this one, probably 6 games, but it's Joe.
Hold on, real quick before you take your take, I gotta say though, the Pistons have been playing really well towards the end of the season, like midway after All-Star break. At the end of the season, they were playing very, very well, and they had changed a lot on defense, and that's why they are where they are. So, I mean, I do agree with you, but I mean, the Pistons aren't too bad. We can't get. I mean,
Pistons, I got respect. I mean, they were terrible last year. I mean, yeah. And they have the crazy underdog, most improved player. Who would have thought Cade Cunningham would have actually been good? Yeah. Oh wait, he was a first overall pick. Why the fuck are we giving first overall picks the most improved player? That's the dumbest shit ever. I mean, if he was like Anthony Bennett level trash in like his first couple of years, then I get it. But didn't he win like Rookie of the Year? Like, what are we doing here?
No,
anyway,
he did not play. He didn't play the best. Like,
he didn't, but I mean,
when he first came in the league, so I understand where it came from.
I guess
like every most improved player is just a top pick making like a big like 3rd-year leap. That's what it is every single time.
Yeah,
like what? Did Ben Simmons get that? Like what the fuck? At one point,
I don't think so. Ja Morant did. Ja Morant used to always be a role player who pretty ass, and then out of nowhere they become like all-star level. Now it's literally for young guys who. It's for top 5 picks who get good. It's the dumbest shit.
All right, Nate, what do you think about it? What's your take on this?
Pretty much the same. I like the Pistons a lot, though. Cade Cunningham has a lot of aura. He's got he plays ethical ball. He's fun to watch. He's not spamming free throws like SGA is, but
I blame the refs on that.
I don't know. I think it might go. They could probably push it to 7. I mean, if they somehow pull out a win here, that'd be huge for them. But I mean, I pretty much just agree with everything Matthew said. I mean, the Knicks are just better.
Yeah, I agree. I still feel like there is a way though for the Knicks to choke.
Another Jalen Brunson brick. Yeah, game's over.
I feel like. I just feel like literally what just happened. Like I just said, I feel like the Knicks. Yeah, they are good. They have a better team. But dude, they could sell this at any fucking point, especially how they played during the regular season. No doubt.
Yeah, they could sell. Not that it matters because either team is going to get fucked up by the Celtics next round.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it doesn't even fucking matter. Yeah, speaking of that, yeah. So next round, fucking what we got? Celtics beating the Magic, right?
Yeah. Do we even need to talk? Yeah. We don't even need to talk about that. We should just auto pick them into the.
So what? So Celtics also beat the Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy.
The Knicks can't beat good teams, and Celtics are probably one of the top 3 teams in the league.
So people paying attention at home, basically, the Celtics are all the way into the conference finals. Just letting you guys know. Eastern Conference Finals, we have the Celtics all the way through. No matter if the Knicks or Pistons, whoever wins, boom, doesn't matter. Fucking Celtics definitely win. So then let's go ahead and finish the conference finals on the East side then. Since we picked Indiana Pacers and we have the Cavaliers, who's winning that?
Yeah, I think that the Pacers could actually give the Cavs a tough series. That being said, Cavs were number 1 in the East. Don't think they're legitimate title threats, but conference title, I think they beat the Pacers in 6 games. They'll have home court advantage. I think they're a little deeper. They got dudes like, Ty Jerome coming up, Donovan Mitchell, whatever I said in the previous round still applies.
Okay, sounds good. What about you, Nate?
Yeah, definitely the Cavs. I mean, they went on that giant run in the middle of the after All-Star break. They won like, what was it, like 13, 14, 15 games in a row, something crazy. But probably them for sure. And they beat top teams. They were knocking off games against the Celtics too. So probably them to go to the conference finals and then probably get smoked by the Celtics. But
You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the Pacers beating the Cavs. Only reason I say that, great matchup between both teams, and not only that, I feel like the Indiana Pacers, with their experience they had last year and the year before that, have more experience than this dumbass Cavaliers team. Just because that Cavaliers team was not this good as they were fucking 2 years ago or even a year ago. This team is not like this team is great. Don't get me wrong, but I honestly think that the Pacers will overtake them in the series. But we shall see. I'll just play devil's advocate there and see how that goes. But so whoever goes there, who is going to the finals though in the East side? It seems like you both have Celtics just cruising.
I think everybody and their mama are picking the Celtics to go to the finals. I don't think it's even really a debate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not even if the Cavs just, like what?
I don't even know Celtics have been to the finals twice in the last 4 seasons. So
and ring too. And they're all young. They're all like in their prime. It's not like any of them are like super aged out. I mean, Porzingis is, I guess, up there and injury prone. Holiday's pretty old, but I mean, their main guys are.
But you're not giving them like any
right
hope,
in their prime,
like no hope whatsoever. Like that Celtics or that Cavaliers beat them.
Celtics in 6. Celtics in 6.
All right, well, I guess I have to play devil's advocate again because I got to be honest with you, bro. I don't believe that. I honestly think that the Cavs are playing. Even like just shit on the Cavs for I want the Indiana Pacers to beat the Cavs. We'll say if the Cavs do advance, I think they have the better chance against the Celtics than the Pacers do, if that makes sense. Pacers against the Celtics, that's a 4-0 sweep, in my opinion. You know what I mean? To like see like more like peak entertainment for me would be the Cavaliers versus the Celtics. And then the Cavaliers.
So you think
what?
So the Pacers have a better. You think the Pacers are going to beat the Cavs, but the Cavs have a better chance against the Celtics?
No. I mean, 100%. If the Pacers beat the Cavs, right? Because just based off of like their experience and everything, if the Pacers beat the Cavs, then I feel like if it's Celtics versus the Pacers, there's just no competition. Like I don't even think they got like a chance to even like hold their jockstrap. Not saying the Cavaliers can't do. I just think the Cavaliers have a better chance to hold their jockstrap. I just didn't want the Cavaliers to.
I agree. I think the Cavs definitely have a better chance, but that's why I picking them over the Pacers in the previous round.
And I totally get that. I just wanted to be devil's advocate and kind of like, I don't know. That was just my point of that whole thing. But anyways, let's get to the West side of things because that's like where I wanted to talk about. All right, let's start with the OKC Grizzlies. I mean, obviously, what do you guys think about that? I'll start with Matt. I mean, do we even need to talk about this one?
Did they just win by like 400 points? Skip.
Yeah, let's just skip that shit.
By like 50.
Yeah. Thunder definitely advanced. All right, so the Nuggets Clippers are in that series. This series is actually pretty damn nice. I'm fucking with this series heavy. Nate, what do you think about this series? Who's coming out?
That first game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, and Russell Westbrook actually played pretty well. But I mean, I had the Nuggets as like a. What do we have? We put them as damn near a contender, right? So yeah, I mean, I got to take Nuggets in this one. But I mean, Harden was playing pretty well, and I mean, Kawhi's playing. But all it takes is literally one play, and Kawhi breaks his leg again, and then the whole team sucks.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But okay, I'll let Matt go ahead.
I thought the first game was a great game. I think this will be the most entertaining round series of them all. Could easily see it going to 7 games. The one thing I'll say is, even though Russell Westbrook made some great plays at the end of that game, he also made some plays that are typical Russell Westbrook plays that kill momentum, and you're just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I think that more often than not, you're going to get the what the fuck is this guy doing part of Westbrook because he's Russell Westbrook. I mean, the dude can't shoot. He makes ridiculous turnovers that'll make Kasparis Yakachonis look like the cleanest ball handler to ever exist. Yeah, I don't know. Anytime you got to rely on Russell Westbrook in the clutch, I think that's a bad sign. I also think that it seems like there's some kind of tension like between Jokic and Michael Porter Jr. just based off some comments and post-game interviews. They also fired their coach like a day before the playoffs started, which is not a recipe for success, especially for a championship. Yeah. So I don't know. The only drawback is obviously James Harden played outstanding in game 1, but it's hard to say if he'll be able to keep that up. If they do, I think it'll be the Clippers winning in 6 or 7. Go with the Clippers in 7.
All right. So what? You had the Nuggets, Nate, and you had the Clippers? Matt?
Yeah.
I got the Clippers.
All right. Well, shit. If that's the case, I gotta be honest. I gotta be my man's Matt here, bro. I want the Nuggets. I mean, not the Nuggets. I want the Clippers to win, bro. I just want to see freaking Harden and Kawhi actually advance, because everybody was talking so much shit about the Clippers, like getting into the playoffs and shit. And honestly, if you get the Nuggets out of there, bro, it helps my Warriors a little bit, just a little bit. But anyways, that's besides the point. Like I said,
Jokic had like one of the greatest seasons of all time.
Like I said,
and he's not even going to get MVP. But if he wins this series, then he gets to play Shea in the second round. That'd be electric.
That would be electric, great. But I want to see the Clippers go just for my future bracket picks here. All right. Anyway, so yeah, but I got to go with the Clippers there. So we'll go with the Clippers. Now we got the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. What do you guys think about this game, as the Timberwolves now lead the Lakers 1-0?
Honestly, I really don't know. Like I said when we first did that episode about the Luka trade, I don't know if the Lakers are going to be competing this year, just because they don't really have any interior presence. I think that I was a little bit wrong. I didn't know the Lakers would be as good as they were post-trade. I mean, obviously they have Luka and LeBron, but they surprised me with how good their defense was and how, their lack of a center, aside from Jackson Hayes, but it's pretty trash. Aside from him, they didn't really have anybody else. They still played well. So going into the series, I thought the Lakers probably were going to win. I don't know why it was so overwhelmingly Lakers, like given the fact that Timberwolves were in the conference finals last year, but I still thought the Lakers were going to win. After that first game, I don't know if it was just crazy hot shooting or if the Lakers are cooked, but I don't know. I'm going to go with the Wolves. I think I got the Wolves here just because of how good they looked in game 1. Obviously, it's just one game, but Austin Reeves and LeBron probably won't play that bad again. Yeah, I'm going to say the Wolves.
It's definitely the Lakers. They have the two best players in the series, probably pretty easily. And I mean, with Luka and LeBron, there's just no way that they don't win this series, I think. Luka's an insane player, and we know he plays pretty well in the playoffs. And now he's on like a pretty good team. So they're gonna lose because they're just gonna get scored on by Ant. I mean, we know Gobert is gonna be nothing. I don't think he even scored a point.
Okay, I'm not saying it's all Ant, but dude,
Jaden McDaniels is gonna cook the entire series.
Dude, they can't stop Ant. Like Luka can't stop Ant. Like on defense, like it's just like it's almost night and day. Especially comparing like. Dude, no wonder the fucking Mavs probably got rid of bro because the defense wins games, bro. Watching the game 1, bro could not defend Anthony Edwards for shit. This is like his second year in the league, third year in the league. Well, I guess this is like what, Luka's 4th, 5th, maybe 5th, 6th, 6th, right? 6th.
This is like Luka's 7th. It's like Luka's 7th.
Oh, yeah, we're 25, right? So what is that? Oh yeah, this would be the 7th year, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, because he was 2018 draft, right? Doesn't matter. What I'm saying though is that again, he's been in the league for longer, and Anthony Edwards is just rocking this kid on, like he just can't hold him.
Anthony Edwards only had 22 points. Let's not act like he dropped like 50 bombs.
No, but I'm saying like the impact plays that he had especially in the.
Who's guarding Luka? Luka had 37.
Okay, all right, sure, but like
I get it. Nobody can guard him. But I'm just saying you're relying on Ant, and your second best scorer is probably not going to be Julius Randle because he kind of sucks. It's going to be Jaden McDaniels. Versus LeBron and Luka. I'm going to take LeBron and Luka.
You never know. Julius Randle might pop off.
It wasn't all Anthony Edwards. It was Naz Reid, who's like shot like 6 and 9.
Naz Reid had a good game.
Naz Reid's an impact player. Mike Conley. I mean, Rudy Gobert is good defensively. Just not when he has to guard someone on the perimeter. I don't know. It'll be tough. I think the Lakers can definitely win, but I'm just going to pick the Wolves just because of how game 1 played. It might be a little reactionary, but...
Sounds good. Now, we got to get into the best part about it. The Rockets versus the Warriors. Now, I obviously got you guys know my pick. I'll let you guys go ahead. Nate, what do you guys think? Who wins?
Warriors, probably. I mean, they're going up against a total regular season merchant team. Probably one of the worst... probably one of the worst 2 seeds we've seen in a while. I mean, they were only a couple games. I mean, the standings were so tight there. I mean, they could have easily dropped and been like a 3 or 4. So
okay,
yeah, I think Warriors in probably 5 games max. The Rockets can't compete. They're too young. They don't have good enough offense. I mean, they look like they can barely score 75 in a game. So I don't know. They got Fred Van Ass Cheeks out there shooting like 4 for 17 from 3. It's like,
dude's fucking
fuck
ass.
is this guy doing? What happened to the dude that was on the Raptors and helped them win?
He was going crazy.
They look like shit. Jalen Green's fucking too busy having 45-year-old baby mamas. Like, I don't know. Shit's Joe. Warriors, of course, get to play the easiest 2 seed of all time.
Here we go, dude.
If you ran an NBA career, like if you simulated like an NBA superstar career 1 billion times, I don't think that you could get a career as lucky as Steph Curry's ever. I really don't think it's possible. It's like it's like the fucking Avenger. It's like the Avengers when fucking Doctor Strange, like, looked into the portals and he saw like the 14 quintillion combinations of ways to win, and there was only one where they could beat Thanos. You literally could run a superstar career through 1 billion simulations. They will never get as lucky as Steph has with injuries, as lucky as getting KD to a 73-9 team. Opposing injuries, I'm talking about, by the way. And now they play like shit the whole year. They're barely 500. They get handed a top 10 player in the league. They scrap to a 7 seed. They can't even fucking get out of the play-in spot. They make the playoffs and they get rewarded with easily. Like, be honest, Jordan. As a Warriors fan, who would you rather play? The Warriors or the Rockets as a 2 seed or the 6 seed Timberwolves? Who would you rather play?
I want them both. Are we tweaking?
Who would you rather play? Who would you be more scared of?
I mean, obviously, I'm more scared of the Timberwolves. I mean, the Rockets.
Yeah, the 6 seed.
I'm more scared of the 6 seed.
Like, yeah. I'd probably rather face the Rockets. I'd probably rather face the Rockets than the Grizzlies.
I mean,
like, the Grizzlies are the 8 seed. The Rockets are that ass. That's my opinion.
I mean, I don't know what this. I mean, look, dude, look. What you're saying to me, like, what is that? Bro, just because somebody gets hurt during this man's playoff run and you note that shit does not mean that's just the reason why this man got his trophy, bro. Like, listen, bro, motherfuckers get hurt. It's just unfortunate, dude. Like, what can you do? Like, the fucking Ja Morant comment, dude, the motherfucker was going crazy. He got hurt. Whoops, motherfucker is not the reason why the fucking Warriors won the game. The Warriors made great plays at the end. That probably would have won in the game regardless.
That shit's some bullshit.
Okay, listen.
Injuries are part of the game. Doesn't mean it's not lucky. That's like saying we're having a backyard barbecue and you're manning the chicken wings, right? And I eat one of the chicken wings and they're really bad and they make me like, and I'm just shitting all night. And I'm just shitting and throwing up. And I'm like, dude, your chicken wings got me sick. And you're like, oh, well, dude, shitting and throwing up's a part of life, man. It wasn't my chicken wings. It's like, I've shit like 60 fucking times today. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro,
that's what
like, you can't lie.
That is so stupid.
Very specific
that is
pattern.
literally so stupid, bro. Okay, listen. I get your little dumbass analogy, but those are 2 different fucking things, motherfucker. We're playing a physical sport on a goddamn basketball court, and something happened. I am so sorry. If I fucked you up on the food, motherfucker, I don't know how to cook. I shouldn't even be cooking in the first place, motherfucker. Like, what are we talking about? All right, these motherfuckers know what they're doing. They're playing ball. All right, they got hurt. Big fucking deal, all right? It's not like you're getting sick because I didn't know how to make food, you little bitch. Listen, all I'm saying is that the Warriors, sorry that the fucking Memphis Grizzlies are hurt. Like, I mean, that motherfucker got hurt, and the Warriors are now playing against the number 2 seed, and they fucking suck. Big fucking deal. The Warriors are going to advance, okay? In the past is the past. You always quote fucking previous playoff games where the motherfucker gets hurt. What was the text you sent me? What other injuries have happened? Go ahead and give me 3 of them right now. Chris Paul. Go ahead.
Yep. When they were down 3-2. Ja Morant, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray, Kyrie and Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard. Like 8 guys.
That's a lot.
Okay, bro. I mean, like, that's not the reason why. That's not the only. Dude, if the motherfuckers were playing,
I'm not saying it's the only reason. I'm just saying you can't deny that it's like the most ridiculous luck you could possibly.
I would add on to the analogy. It's like if Jordan invited you to like 8 different barbecues, and each time he made chicken wings, and each time the chicken wings made you puke and throw up. Every single time.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just once.
You know what, bro? You guys are fucking just, you guys are just get off of their dicks, bro. Anything that these guys do, they live rent-headed, you're free. I know for a fact, you guys are waiting for these. No, listen. I know, or whatever the fuck, we're free in your head. You know what the fuck I meant. What I'm trying to say is that I'm waiting for the day. If, let's say they lose, which I don't believe they're going to lose, okay? That is literally my opinion. They are not losing, okay? But if they do lose, I guarantee that podcast episode, Thing 1 and Thing 2 down here are gonna fucking blow each other off and be like, I told you that Steph Curry is not the best of the game. I told you Steph Curry can never be the GOAT. But if he wins this ring, nothing, not a thing is gonna come out of your guys' mouths. And then I wanna know who the real GOAT is when it comes to LeBron and Steph Curry. Especially, LeBron has Luka Doncic on his fucking team, okay? The Warriors have a 35-year-old man, a 34-year-old man, and another 33-year-old, and 2 more 32-year-olds. These niggas and a lot of rookies.
The Warriors team.
Okay, and then the rest of
they have Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler had a great game. It's pretty good.
Motherfucker, Luka had a good game. Motherfucker's pretty good. You know what I mean? You guys are talking about the Lakers. They need depth, like they need a big man. The Warriors don't even have a big man, and they will probably get further than the Lakers.
I didn't say the Warriors were gonna win. I didn't say the Warriors were gonna win.
I'm just saying
the title. I'm just talking about this one series.
All right, I'm just saying they're probably gonna get further than the Lakers. They don't even got a team like that. They might even get to the conference finals, and then we got a team.
They're gonna play each other in the second round probably. So that'll be a fun series.
You think until the Timberwolves whoop their ass? All right, we'll see though. We are gonna be covering that anyway. So now, since we're going into the next round, the conference semifinals, Thunder versus the Clippers. Who do you guys got?
Probably the Thunder. Yeah, if it was the Nuggets, I would take the Nuggets, but
so you're telling me
probably the Thunder over the Clippers.
I think the Nuggets issues with firing the coach, and I don't know, they don't look the same as they did 2 years ago. So
hold on, but Nate, if the Nuggets go, you would think the Nuggets beat the Thunder?
Yeah, I think the Thunder are regular season merchants. I don't think they have the playoff experience to go super far.
Well, how much more playoff experience? I mean, yeah. I guess. Yeah. All right. Yeah. How far do they need to go to get playoff experience? Like the finals, right?
Like after this year, like probably the conference finals or the second round would be good. But I'm also sort of not really a SGA believer. I don't think he should get MVP this year. I think it should definitely be Jokic. But
insane season.
Thunder are fun to watch though. So, but I would probably if the Nuggets lose, I'd probably take the Thunder over the Clippers.
We got Timberwolves and the Warriors. What's going on there? Who do we have? I'll let Nate go.
Probably the Warriors. I would probably take the Warriors there. For playoff experience. They're looking really good right now. Jimmy's playing really well. So.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Go ahead, Matt. What do you think?
You weren't expecting that before our last podcast episode. We literally said the Warriors were like a top 4 team in the league.
No,
now you're trying to victory lap us, saying that they're going to win.
It's tough to say because you just know that Anthony Edwards is going to snap his kneecap in half or something per usual with Steph Curry opponents.
Bro.
But it is, I don't know. I think this would be a really good series. The Timberwolves would have home court advantage. Like Warriors, I feel like haven't played someone like Anthony Edwards in a while in the playoffs. Rudy Gobert is really good, like defensively. The Warriors don't really have a center. Obviously Rudy Gobert is not like an offensive center, but I don't know. I think the Timberwolves are deeper. Like I think like Mike Conley, Naz Reid, those Jaden McDaniels, those kind of guys are better than Brandon Pajemski, Moses Moody, etc. I think it could go either way. Honestly, I would flip a coin because I have no fucking clue.
All right, we got the Warriors going to the conference finals now. I'm cool with that. Thunder Warriors. Now, I definitely got the Warriors just advancing. This is my opinion. I don't think anybody's going to get hurt from the Timberwolves. All right. I just don't think that Rudy Gobert will be as threatening as everybody wants or thinks that he will be. Or I don't think that Timberwolves team will be as threatening as they seem to be. But I do think the Warriors advance to get to the conference finals, and it will be the Thunder versus the Warriors. Now, when it comes to the conference finals, Nate, you got the Thunder winning or the Warriors?
I pretty much said that the Thunder are going to suck in the playoffs. So, I'd probably go with the Warriors here. Just off playoff experience. I think it might run back just Celtics Warriors again.
I don't know. A couple weeks ago, I definitely would have said if the Warriors and the Thunder faced off that the Warriors would win. I'm not so sure. Especially, I mean, the Thunder literally beat the Shea didn't even have a good game, and they beat the Grizzlies by 60 points, and the Warriors barely beat the Grizzlies at home in the play-in game a couple days ago. I mean, how often do you even see a 5-second call in the NBA and the Grizzlies bum asses? They couldn't even get the fucking ball in. They had a chance to tie the game. I mean, the Thunder did just beat the Grizzlies by 60. The Thunder are a super deep team. Obviously, Steph is better than Shea come playoff time. Regular season wise, Shea might be better, but just because Steph probably doesn't care about the regular season anymore. But I don't know. Guy like Chet Holmgren, it's tough for the Warriors to guard someone like him just because, I mean, unless you put like Jimmy Butler on him, but Jimmy Butler's going to have to guard somebody like Shea. So who are you going to put on him? They're super deep. They got the two goofy Looney Tunes looking Jalen guys on their team. Ugly as fuck, but they're pretty good. Lou Dort's a really good defender. I mean, he's a guy that can probably play some good defense on someone like Steph or Jimmy Butler. Obviously can't stop him, but he can potentially slow him down a little bit. Brandon, I don't know. I think the Thunder are deeper. I don't necessarily think the Thunder would win the title if they got to the finals, but I think they would definitely beat the Warriors. Not definitely, but I think I would take the Thunder.
So here's the thing. I'm cool with what you said, Matt, but here's the only thing I want to just make about 2 points that you said. First thing you said, talked about the goddamn Grizzlies and Warriors game playing tournament being close. It's a fucking playing game. All right. The motherfuckers trying not to play the next day or the next 2 days. So we have to play another team and then to actually get to the playoffs, to actually play in the playoffs. That's probably one of the reasons why it was so close. I mean, it's a pretty impactful game. You win the game, you don't have to play the next game. You know what I mean? So like, it's definitely going to be close in my opinion. Now, when it comes to the 60-point blowout fucking loss that the Grizzlies just had, bro, let's just be real. The Thunder have been resting for like a week, bro. These motherfuckers have been playing their asses off. I had to fucking whoop their ass or whoop the Hawks' ass just to get their asses in here. You know what I mean? It's like, shit, bro. You had to play another game, and now you're obviously gonna be on fucking tired legs. I mean, these guys looked fresh. The Thunder looked focused and ready to go. I mean, they've had time to rest. So I mean, I don't know. That is true. But
I think you meant the Mavericks instead of the Hawks. But,
oh, sorry.
I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, you're good at that. But I'm just saying, though, like if anything, I mean, the Grizzlies just showed that they can be competent against a good team like the Warriors. Even though they lost, they still followed that up with beating the shit out of the Mavericks, a team that, yes, Nico Harrison's a fucking idiot and the team is cooked, but the team still had Anthony Davis on it.
I guess so.
And they kind of dog walked them. So yes, OKC was rested, but I don't know, man. I mean, Memphis. I mean, it's not like they played a back-to-back games. I mean, they were playing just as like games in the same amount of time that they play in the regular season. So while I get what you're saying, I do think that's a valid point, but it could also kind of go both ways.
100%. I would agree. All right. So for me,
I got the Thunder. Yeah, I do think the Warriors could win, but I got Thunder.
Well, since we go by majority when we do this thing, I got to go with the Warriors. So unfortunately, we got the Warriors and Celtics winning just because I obviously think the Warriors are just going to win. Obviously, you know who I'm going to pick. Anyways, you got the Warriors versus Celtics. I think in the finals, who do you guys think wins the finals as we wrap this video up? Who wins? I'll start with Nate.
Celtics. I think I would have picked the Celtics no matter who we put in from the West. I think they're just too good right now, and they're only getting better. I mean, they're basically the same team that they have been the past couple of years, so they have continuity going for them. They have a ton of experience, and like we said earlier, they're just like, they're young. They're not like old as fuck yet. I just think they're too good of a team, and they're too deep.
I agree, yeah. Obviously, Jason Tatum is the corniest fucking dude on earth. The Sun's pretty annoying. They show him on Bleacher Report every 5 fucking seconds. Like, okay. Jaylen Brown's also pretty corny. Derek White's bald. Peyton Pritchard, he looks like No David, the fucking badass little kid from those books. That being said, Celtics they have championship experience now. Once a team gets that, experience winning a championship, and it's going to sound fucking Jason Tatum level corny, but once it gets in their DNA, it becomes hard to beat them. And obviously the Warriors do have that with guys like Steph Curry, Gary Payton Jr., even fucking, what's his name? Kevon Looney. But that's a couple guys. When you're talking about the Celtics, they're trying to go back to back. We're talking about their whole team. They got a great coach, even though he's kind of a weirdo. Another thing, I also will say, Steph Curry making the finals and losing actually would not be bad, because if NBA discourse has shown us anything, losing in the first round or even missing the playoffs does not hurt your legacy. Making it all the way to the finals and losing does more damage to your legacy in the eyes of like people, NBA talking heads, and on TV or on Twitter. Making it all the way to the finals and losing is worse for your legacy than losing in the first round in your prime. Like, that's just, I don't know why. I think it's fucking stupid, but tell me I'm wrong. So I'd be all for it if Steph Curry gets a playoff or a finals loss added onto his resume.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, you guys both got the Celtics, which is great. Obviously, you guys got the Celtics winning.
No, but hold on. Am I wrong? Is that not how people view it? Like, losing in the finals is the worst thing that could happen to you.
No, we literally talked about this, and Jordan said that it's worse to lose in the finals than it is to lose in the first round when we talked about it. So
Did he say
he
that?
agrees.
Wait,
Yeah.
when did I say that?
We were talking about LeBron making it to the finals every time versus like MJ
Jordan, you better
getting
hope
cooked in the first
Warriors
round,
don't make the
and you literally
finals.
said it was worse that he loses in the finals.
He didn't get the ring. Yeah, I mean, dude, 100%. What are we talking about? I would agree. Like, what did he say? It would be terrible for Steph's legacy. Dude, he lost in the finals, bro. This could be a chance for his ring. It shows, you literally show how good you are in the finals. No, like, is that not how it works? Like Michael Jordan,
you
when
win,
it came to all these goats,
you won more. If you make it to the finals, you win more playoff games and playoff series than if you get knocked out in the first round or don't make the finals.
Okay, that's not okay, but you lost the
that's
finals.
better. So that's a better season, though.
But your record in the finals means more as a player, does it not?
All right, there you go. That's what you're talking about, Matthew.
That's what I'm saying. I think in the eyes of a lot of people it does, but I think that's a flawed way of looking at things.
So then LeBron should be the greatest player in the world.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I mean, do you guys think
I mean,
that? Like, I'm talking about past Michael Jordan, all these greats. I'm talking like he should be better than Michael Jordan.
We talked about this in our unedited episode, which you can find on our Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. You remember we did that tier list?
Yes, but I'm saying
no, but I said Michael Jordan was the GOAT, so no, I don't think LeBron.
So
what? Saying I think it's.
Then what is this guy talking about? Hey, he just said yes.
I don't know.
He's the best right now. I don't think he's the GOAT. I mean, I always said Michael Jordan was the GOAT. I'm just saying I think it's better to lose in the finals than to not make the I'm just saying it's better to lose in the finals than not make the finals.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was just saying a lot of people disagree. They act like losing in the finals is the worst thing ever.
Okay, I'm not saying it is the worst thing ever. I see what you guys are saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you guys are saying. But what I am saying is that if you lose that finals, I mean, does it? What do we just say? Oh, well, we lost the finals. Fuck it, brush it off because he got there that far. We just say fuck it.
No.
That's a different discussion. I think that's a different discussion.
It's not a reason to knock someone down, unless they had like a massive choke job like LeBron in 2011 or Kobe in 2004 or Steph in 2016. Then yes, then you can hold it against them. But if it's like a hard fought series, then I think that's a different story.
So losing a 3-1 lead then doesn't really hurt Curry's legacy, correct? Because he got that far, right?
What do you mean? No, but
that was like the worst choke job in NBA history.
Did you not listen to what I said? I said if it's a total.
I was trying to get that in there. Yeah. Shut up. All right, I heard what you said. All right, anyways, they got the fucking Celtics winning. We'll see you guys. Okay, no, it's not gonna end it that way. But all right, no, but 100%, I get what you're saying. Yes. All right, you guys got the Celtics winning. I got the Warriors winning. Whatever. I will say though, it will hurt Steph's legacy if he loses in the finals. That is on record. It does hurt. Okay. Doesn't matter if he got there that far or whatever the fuck. It would definitely hurt. Especially if he would have lost in 2022. That definitely crushes everything. Because it's like, what the hell? He really needed everybody. You know what I mean? But anyways, like I said, we will see what happens in the finals. But that is our video today. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are on TikTok and Instagram, make sure you hit that follow button. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.